always in our clubhouse getting high. Super fuckers! Everybody wishes we would die. Super fuckers! Here we come like a bomb. Everybody fucking run and hide.
It's the Pizza Party Podcast. Who are you people?
Do we have to do this every time?
They don't know who you are, so go
Yes,
ahead.
they do. We did like 2 episodes.
Every first podcast, every podcast is someone's first podcast, so just say who you are.
I'm Nolan the Lego fucker. Who are you?
I'm Will Smith. I made Looney Tunes Back in Action. Pretty good movie.
Also starred in After Earth.
Yes, and I'm Pan Pizza.
We're a bunch of rejects from the internet, here to entertain you all with an animation podcast.
For the next video, it's gonna be a Midnight Society video.
I thought it was going to be top 10 sexy men in animation.
I wish. That'd be a great list.
It's a long time coming, though. We haven't had a Midnight Society in forever.
Yeah, it was since the Invader Zim one and the one back in October. Now, let's talk about the last video. If you didn't see it and want to skip to the news, skip to
3 minutes 28 seconds.
top 10 worst redesigns. You know anything that should have been on that list?
I think Sonic Underground counts.
Lunatics Unleashed should have been like number 1.
What could be worse than disgracing icons?
I know, but you barely talked about it. Like, then the cops came and it was following you, and you had to have that adventure in Tokyo. Like, what the fuck?
Well, it's like just looking at the idea of it, just like, why did you think this was a good idea? Lunatics making action characters out of freaking Looney Tunes, like hardcore action.
It seemed like a good idea.
Why was he yellow? Why was he yellow? I don't get that.
What,
Like,
Bugs?
why wasn't he gray or something?
Black and yellow works for me.
No, it doesn't. Barely.
Yeah, you got black and yellow and purple. What is that shit? Or
Did
shit?
I ever have a game?
hedgehog.
No, Lunatics Unleashed never had a video game, and okay, that show lasted for 2 seasons and then it disappeared, and nobody ever talked about it.
Well, good.
You know why that became a show is because the movie that came out 2 years ago before that, Back in Action, bombed. It didn't make any money, so they thought, okay, we gotta appeal to today's kids. Let's make an action show with the Looney Tunes.
Oh my god.
Well, some people liked it.
To this day, it's one of my guiltiest pleasures.
You're just wondering, like, why did they do this?
Yeah. Like Pan said in his top 10 worst redesigns, like, I hear the second season took itself less seriously, but like, the damage has been done.
I mean, the first season, like, the most of the villains are just like generic bad guys, the generic edgy-looking superhero bad guys. And season 2, the bad guys were like Martin the Martian and Sylvester and stuff.
Oh my god.
The weird thing is, though, why would you take this seriously in the first place? Like, they do play it straight. Like, of course they have jokes and everything, but that's only feels like because, oh, we need to have jokes.
Yeah, I mean, the early concept art, the art was even edgier, which it was more pointier, and it looks like something I would draw, which
Shit.
I'm kind of curious how that version would have been like.
I have not seen.
Like, every time they walk around and like touch people, they'll just cut each other's arms off or something.
You want to know what's up, Doc? My cock up your ass! Okay, now let's get into the news. It finally happened. Teletoon, the Canadian channel, released their TV programming saying what TV shows are coming back and what new shows are coming. And what wasn't on the list of shows that are coming back was Johnny Test.
It wasn't that bad of a show.
It's over!
Yeah.
You know, someone dreams died, right? They really liked the
The
project.
Cold War is over!
Hitler finally shot himself in the face.
Praise Satan, I knew this day would come.
Wait.
Sad whip crack.
It's over.
The
You said that
Diary
in your
of
review.
James Arnold Tyler, the voice of Johnny Test,
His career is over. He's gonna die in the streets. He's gonna starve to death.
living life
Oh,
in their
man.
secret recording booth.
Oh man.
He's gonna pay prostitutes to whip him just so he could hear the whip sound effect again.
And then he
Please,
just cries
please.
himself to sleep every night.
They whip him and he says, "My name is Squanto," or whatever that reference was.
What?
My name is Kunta Kinte.
Kuta Kente. Squanto was a completely different person from a different race. Oh my god.
Name,
Are you talking about
name is Squanto.
King of the?
Squanto of the
Hill?
Chickawaga tribe. Oh, you.
Johnny Test? The voice of Johnny Test was a Mexican?
I was trying to be Indian, but I can't do an Indian accent, so
if he was Mexican, I'm pretty sure my people would just be ashamed of him.
Yeah, your people.
Like we'd be like, yeah, look, we don't want to be deported except for that guy. You can deport him.
it reminds me of that one YouTube video where this guy goes, "Hey, I'm gonna mess around with a bunch of beaners."
No.
He takes like a bunch of these illegal immigrants. And he's like, "Hey, can you guys come work on my deck and just hop in the back?" So he takes them. They load up into his truck. They drive off, and he drives them to an immigration office, and then they just fucking run away.
No.
You suck.
Boo, Nolan, you
Kick
fucking
Ken.
racist.
You're a horrible person, Nolan.
Ken is gay.
Hey,
Kick him.
I'm just telling you.
Shoot the messenger.
I'm just telling
Death
you
to
what
Ken.
video I saw. I'm relaying information.
Death to Nolan.
Let's get into the next news report. DreamWorks is bringing back Shrek as a video log of Shrek talking to a webcam.
They already had episodes about that, actually. It was a whatever. I love how it got a hate when Shrek talked about the boy bands.
Yeah, it's a video of Shrek explaining why he loves and hates the band Wrong Direction, and so many people disliked it.
Like every other video got tons of likes, but that one video got a whole bunch of dislikes.
Who do you like more, One Direction or Shrek? And Shrek just couldn't compete anymore.
Now he said he liked One Direction or something like that.
The end of an empire.
It's time to wipe this meme off the face of the planet.
Time to get memed. Fuck.
I thought meme were pronounced like Mimi, but I was wrong.
I used to
But
think
it
that
said-
too, but no.
It just said
it's
me twice, so
No memes, no mercy.
That sounds like a summer
memes.
blockbuster. Coming soon.
Star Wars Kid, the film.
No
Oh,
memes,
finally.
no mercy.
Okay, the next bit of news is Pacific Rim 2, the movie, is coming April 7th, 2017, but there's also an animated series.
Yay.
Coming out before the second movie is released.
Did you all like Pacific Rim?
It was okay.
Well, fuck you.
It was fun. I mean, it wasn't the second coming of Christ, though. Like
I mean, I
everybody-
think it would have been better if Michael Bay redirected it. That would have been greater.
No, we should have gotten Uwe Ball. He knows what he's doing.
I can't wait for Michael Bay to recreate Evangelion. That's going to be great.
This is just a rumor, but there is a rumor that he's wanting to tackle Evangelion.
Yeah, that's gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, Hideki
Hey,
Anno
Dragon
just
Ball Evolution
Hideki Anno
happened.
is just found in his house, hanging from a noose, and carved into his stomach. It just says Michael Bay.
I think Pacific Rim was the best movie based on a video game from a video game that never happened because everyone was a big caricature.
Oh yeah, definitely. There were the over the top Russians. There was the
Oh, wait! Don't spoil everything.
Don't worry, we'll censor over him.
year-old movie. Who cares?
Let me just go watch every movie ever made just so you don't spoil it. Okay, I'm inclined to watch every single movie ever.
Rosebud
yeah,
was a
douchebag,
sled.
get on it.
I don't have other priorities. I can't invest for the future and watch a movie later.
Snape
Yeah,
kills Dumbledore, bringing
Finn
that
loses
back.
his arm and then grows it back in a few episodes.
But anyway, what do you think the animated series is going to be like?
I'm a big, huge weeaboo, so I'm hoping it looks like an anime. Something by Studio Madhouse or Production IG.
I'm expecting two things. Either it's going to be something by Titmouse and they're going to be animated shorts, or they're going to be those Hellboy or Screw on Head style of movies. Those the 2D animated movies.
Oh, no,
What if the reason why Johnny Test is ending is because Teletoon is doing the Pacific Rim animations?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, finally.
No.
Yeah, every
The
time
whole
they hit a kaiju.
The whole theme of Pacific Rim done in whip crack. I don't even watch movies.
Okay, the next bit of news is there's an Astro Boy reboot that's going to be 2D and 3D, and nobody cares.
I hope it's fucked up like the movie was.
Well, after Astro Boy Omega Factor on Game Boy Advance, there's no reason to make anything Astro Boy related because that's the best thing you could ever do with Astro Boy.
Wait, you mean a TV show or a video game?
The video game, because that was on Game Boy Advance. That's one of the best Game Boy Advance games ever.
I have never played it.
Yeah, it's made by Treasure. They made Mischief Makers and Stretch Panic and
Goddamn.
Gunstar Heroes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also known as video games nobody's ever played ever.
I played them.
Are we talking about video games? This is a cartoon podcast.
Mischief Makers helped me.
Pan, nobody's like an internet hipster like you are, okay? We can't just be expected to like know all of your stupid niche crap.
Yeah, I know.
Idiot.
Talk about cartoons. This is a video game podcast.
Did you guys like the Astro Boy movie that came out a few years ago?
You mean the one with that kid from August Rush?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I liked the movie because how messed up the movie was.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw the movie, like, well, it's not really a spoiler because it happened, like, it's Astro Boy's backstory, but yeah, the kid fucking dies in front of his father.
Yeah, then he rebuilt his, like, son and stuff, and then he realizes, oh, wait, I don't want my son, like, a robot or some shit like that.
I can't replace my son. Get the fuck out of here, stupid robot. Get out.
Yeah.
So literally his whole backstory is that like he died in front of his father and then he gets rebuilt and his father's like, no, this is too fucked up, so he throws him away.
Well, he didn't get rebuilt. He made a different robot, and the kid's still fucking dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fucked up.
He's still rotting in the ground. No, he's not rotting in the ground. He's vaporized. Like there was a pile of ashes, and that's him. That's the little boy. He's fucking dead. And the dad says, okay, look, no one has to know about this. I can make my own son, and he's a robot, and it's gonna be so cool. And he's gonna have rockets out his ass, like literally Astro Boy has guns out his ass.
Yeah, that was like the advertising. Like he says, I have machine guns in my butt.
Holy fuck! What the hell are these for?
Dude, Astro Boy's packing heat.
Yeah, bend over, assholes.
I thought it was like he never wanted his son to get hurt or something, so he made the robot like really easy to protect himself or something like that.
I can't believe Astro Boy ripped off Johnny Test. Like, what is this?
I can't believe Steven Spielberg ripped off Astro Boy with that movie AI that just never ended.
Yeah,
AI came out first, though, didn't it?
No, Astro Boy was a thing from the 60s, a black and white cartoon.
No, I mean, yeah.
Wasn't it a manga from the 50s, or was it?
I don't care. Who cares? Fuck the mangoes.
Out of curiosity, what was Astro Boy animated by? What studio? Was it Blue Sky? Was it those motherfuckers?
Yeah, the CGI show, the CGI movie, yeah.
God.
I think
Blue Sky just ruins everything they touch, except for robots. That movie is great, and if anybody says otherwise, eat a dick.
Oh yeah, I know. Didn't like Blue Sky try to reboot G-Force, these those bird Power Ranger looking characters from Tatsunoko versus Capcom? Because
what?
It's hard to explain who these characters are. They're kind of like Voltron, but they're birds and they're got a robot.
Oh yeah, they have like they're birds. They have like a bird max or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna pretend I know what you guys are talking about. Hold on. Yes, that's a yes.
Oh, let's move on to the next report. Phil Lord and Chris Miller, the directors of 21 Jump Street, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, the Lego Movie, are...
Yeah!
Nolan wants to fuck the guy from Lego Movie.
Damn straight I do.
Kind of depressing, actually.
It's Emmett and Benny.
Yeah, he wants to fuck the space guy and the main character.
Make a list of characters you want to fuck.
Anyway, these two guys are Phil Lord and Chris Miller want to
reboot Clone High.
Yeah, they want to reboot a show that they made back then. It was a Canadian TV show on MTV called Clone High. It kind of looks like Total Drama Island, except it's a show about clones living in modern day, and the clones are of historical figures like Abe Lincoln, JFK, Joan of Arc, those people.
Oh, okay, Joan of Arc. I don't even...
I've been meaning to watch it, but it only lasted 13 episodes, and a lot of people liked it, but it canceled so early, but now they're trying to get it back. They don't know if it's going to be a movie or a TV show, or if it's going to be made for kids. They're trying to do something with it.
I hope it's not made for kids. It's
I don't
not
know.
Like,
I guess it depends on the
like,
source
they have
material.
JFK in there.
The assassination of JFK again.
JFK style, bitch. Send your vines of JFK people.
Yeah, everyone go on your Vines or Twitters or stuff, like throw something at the back of someone's head and just say JFK style and upload it.
We're gonna
Yeah,
get
hashtag
this is gonna, it's gonna get on like Fox News. Local terrorist starts JFK vines. More at 11.
Look, we look white. We'll be labeled as crazy people. We're not terrorists. It's okay.
Okay, yeah. Especially if it's Fox News.
Hell yeah, privilege.
And then
Check
Fox
your
News-
privilege.
Then Fox News will be like, They were doing it for the LOLs.
The lols.
The Bill O'Reilly factor. The spin stops here. Now, these people are doing this for the LOLS is. Can you tell us, chief executive studier of the internet, what that means?
Lesbians of leprosy.
Yeah, that. I don't actually care about Fox News, but I think we'll get a few brownie points for that anyway. So.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what brownie points are, but yeah. JFK style.
If we actually do get some vines that have JFK style in it, I think I will actually pop one of my arteries from laughing so hard.
Hashtag JFK style. Throw something at someone's head when they're not looking.
It's not a pizza party podcast without a hashtag in it.
Oh, no, don't do that because we would get sued. So we do not condone you doing it. So don't do it.
Don't do it. Do it.
Let's just say we don't condone it. Wink, wink. Don't do it. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Do not do it. We could go to jail. But then again, we could go to jail.
We could be internet famous in jail. That's more important.
We'll drop so for the lols.
For the LOLS is.
And, okay, the last bit of news is the Avatar, The Legend of Korra TV series on Nickelodeon is getting a video game by Platinum, who made...
and Activision.
Who made... And Activision. Platinum, who made Bayonetta, and my favorite game, one of my favorite games, Mad World, and... What else did they make?
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Oh, yeah. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
They're doing Bayonetta 2.
Yeah. I mean, this is their first licensed game, and, I mean, from the screenshots don't look that impressive.
I personally think they look like shit, but I've ranted about that on my Tumblr a lot, so...
It could suck because Activision...
Generator Rex was published by Activision, and that looks a million times better than Korra does, because they went for like this weird pseudo-realistic cartoon feel. Like they took the character models and they just gave them realistic textures. It was really weird.
But the Korra game is going to be cel-shaded, and it looks okay. It's going to be for PS3, PS4, but it's going to be a downloadable title, Xbox One, I think the Wii and Wii U. Is it?
No Nintendo support. No, wait, there is going to be a 3DS one, but it's made by a different development team, and it's going to be
Don't get the
turn-based.
3DS one.
And it's a downloadable title.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be as ambitious as, like, Metal Gear Rising.
What I did, there was a hands-on from IGN, and all I really picked up on was that you can switch elements at like using the shoulder buttons like L1 and R1. So like on the fly, like you could switch mid-combo into waterbending or something, which sounds really cool, but I just get like this sinking feeling that they're going to fuck it up somehow.
Yeah, I mean, it's at a middle ground of like, is it going to be good? I don't know.
Just wait for reviewers to review it. Legit reviewers, not paid-off reviewers.
I mean, unless you're a core Avatar fan, you're probably going to pick it up anyway, so you're going to disregard what we say.
Actually, yeah, be our guinea pigs. Play the game and tell us if it's good or not.
I actually played all of the 3 Avatar games.
I think I played one a little bit. Wasn't it
the
just
first
like a
one
beat 'em
was
up?
actually ambitious. Like it actually had ambition. Like it was an RPG, and like it was really complicated and shit. And then the second one was crap.
Was it a beat 'em up?
Yeah. And that also has the award for like the easiest gamer score to achieve ever. And you can get 1,000 gamer score points in the first level just by getting 200 combos.
200 combos?
Yeah, and you can do that in the first.
Wombos.
Like, if you just wanted some gamer points, you just get the game, hit enemies up to 200 times in a row, and there you go. You get 1,000 gamer points or whatever.
Let's talk about like games based on cartoons.
I get paid. More cash, I'm out of this game. It's crazy, I get more money by killing these fools now. Ain't that funny?
Video games based on cartoons. Like, since we're talking about Platinum, like, what I want to see is get Metal Gear Revengeance and just put it in with Samurai Jack. Just replace the character with Samurai Jack.
Oh yeah, that
They're
could
not
be
going
good.
to happen.
It's definitely not going to happen. Well,
Who thought a Legend of Korra game by Platinum was going to happen, huh?
Yeah, but that seems stupid because Cartoon
I
Network doesn't seem like to care about it.
I was just going to follow that up by saying if the Genndy Tartakovsky movie happens, well, plus I think it'd have to be an okay from Kojima because I think it's like his base engine or something.
So what are your favorite video game cartoon games?
Teen Titans. Because I like how they made that reference like at the end, like, wait a minute, we're in a fucking video game. fuck this.
I remember playing that with a group of friends, and like the game glitched out horribly. What happened was, it's like we were in a group and we were just beating up all the characters. This game's like a beat 'em up, and the camera was stuck on a high area, and we beat up everyone in the hallway, and we can progress forward in this hallway. And as we kept going forward, the camera stayed in place, and we were just like, eventually got to a point where we were just like little tiny microscopes on the screen, and we were just so far away. And it was basically security guard vision. This game became a second-person shooter.
Yeah, that reminds me of a glitch that happened in what was it? Nicktoons Unite Globs of Doom. I was playing co-op with this one kid because I owned the game, and at the time I thought it was the best Nicktoons game that came out. I don't think so anymore, because when you play co-op, sometimes the camera can't decide whether to focus on player 1 or 2, so it randomly switches whenever it feels like it. And then sometimes it gets so bad, it zooms out so far you can see the whole map, like just floating in an infinite abyss.
That's what you get for buying a Nicktoons game.
Well, yeah, okay. I also remember I beat the third one, Attack of the Toybots, 100%. And then this one kid I babysat wanted to play, and I was like, okay, sure, and he deleted the save file.
Oh, I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that so much. They deleted my Shao data so many times.
Well, let's be fair, that kid was doing you a favor.
Yeah, who needs a Chow? I
wanted to get all the emblems.
I was playing Sonic Adventure 2 again, and I found my Chow, and I realized, where did I save my level 99 Chow on all stats? Like, I think it was the first game, but on the second game, they were at 1, so it was like, oh well. I picked him up, started throwing him against the wall, against the waterfall, against the giant Game Boy Advance, like, fuck you guys.
I loved
actually
Chow. Like, you can abuse Chow to the point where they like start running and crying from you.
Yeah.
And like, since you're faster than them, you can like just tease them and then like pick them up and like drown them, and you're just like, yeah, fucking die.
No escape, motherfucker.
gotta go fast in hell.
Yeah.
And then you can take them to like this little Chow school, and then they'll tell their Chow teacher and they'll sue you.
What?
Yeah, you don't know this feature?
What? I don't know if you're being
like they'll
serious
take you to Chow court, and like there's this little Chow with like the weird like white powdered wig, and he's like, I'm charging you on all these accounts of like Chow abuse, and it like lists everything you did, like what you threw the Chow against and where you threw him and stuff. And then you can like lose all your rings.
Oh, that's good. I don't need my rings.
Fuck.
I can think of one of the worst cartoon games I've ever played, which is Shaolin Showdown.
Oh yeah, the one where it's just to beat him up, and I don't even know that game at all.
Like, the beat 'em up is just like it plops you in a level and you beat the shit out of robots until, hey, there's a Shingon Wu, go get it. But literally the where it just falls apart is that the showdowns were total shit.
Was it like a mini game, or what was it?
They came up with like 5 games in total, and they were like, oh shit, we have to like extend this to like 30 mini games. So like one of the games was just called It, and you had to tag people. Yeah, you had to tag people. And then like a couple levels later, it came back, except it was with bots, and it was called It with bots.
Why can't it be more creative? Like, cut off your leg.
Yeah, cut off your fucking leg.
Like, they could have come up with so many varied and like different mini games. Like, they could have done the snowboarding from like one of the episodes or whatever, but no, it just focuses around staying in this one arena, beat the shit out of each other until you win. Like, there was King of the Hill.
I heard you can actually beat the game by not doing anything, and your computer friendly characters just beat up the characters for you.
You technically don't die either. They're like, the only time you really need to control it is like if you want to get a Shingon Wu or enough points to like, you know, stay afloat or whatever.
Ken, do you have any cartoon based games that you like or hate?
I fucking hate Looney Tunes Acme Arsenal or whatever the fuck ever. Like, it's like one of those trying to be edgy type of covers with like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck holding guns and shit like, what's up, Doc? Hell.
It can't be any edgier than Lunatics Unleashed.
You wanna know what's up, Doc? My cock up your ass!
Okay, you know what the absolute part I hated about Looney Tunes Acme Arsenal. It was like that level with the fucking doctor or scientist and whatever, and like the whole point is like getting really up high in the sky. But if you like fall, you don't die. You have to start all the way back from the fucking bottom. And you have to climb back up over and over again.
Oh, so it's like Bob Battlefield, except it's terrible.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, a lot of video games do that for some reason. Like they'll have these huge levels, and if you fall, like you don't die, you just start like.
That's worse. I'd rather die.
Yeah.
Battlefield doesn't seem like that.
I remember seeing like an interview at E3 about that game before the game was coming out, and like the press guy was saying like, yeah, so Looney Tunes was like the original Family Guy.
I have no comment for that. I will just go on record saying I hate Family Guy. I think it is one of the most unoriginal, trite shows I've ever seen in my life.
I like
if you like Family Guy, you should die.
I can't respond to that.
You should just fucking kill yourself. Family will never love you if you like Family Guy. So hang yourself. I wasn't even saying. Now he's laughing.
I never
Like, yeah, do that. Do that.
I'm not saying
like
2013. Go kill yourself if you like Family Guy.
Can't say
Hashtag Rebel Squad.
Look, Family Guy is okay, although a lot of times it's just like, why would you do that?
Yeah, I watched a Watch Mojo countdown. It was like top 10 canceled shows, and they put Family Guy at number 1. It's still running. Come on.
That doesn't count at all. It revived. That's bullshit.
But they're like, it's going to get canceled.
3 revived shows on the list. It was bullshit.
3 revived shows on a list about canceled shows. That's why. I like American Dad and Cleveland Show more.
You should not like Cleveland Show. What's wrong?
I'll kill you.
Oh, it's their pen. He's making threats. Like, if you like Cleveland Show, he'll die. He will personally kill you.
Stop putting words in my mouth.
I'll put other things in your mouth later. Don't worry.
Well, I think one of the best ones was the Simpsons Hit and Run. That's where it was like Grand Theft Auto, but with Simpsons characters. Always, like in my notebooks, I would always draw out maps of like, what does Springfield look like? And because one of my favorite games was Simpsons Hit and Run. I mean, Simpsons Road Rage, which was the crazy taxi knockoff. And I just love exploring Springfield. And it's like, now you can actually get off and go inside the buildings. Well, only like 3 buildings, but it was amazing. And it had like a storyline that was written by the show. And there's like references to the show everywhere.
Yeah.
But my favorite thing was like when you got off and you just walked up to people and you could just kick them, and while they're on the ground, just continue to kick them.
Yeah, I used to think that the Simpsons Game by EA was the best one, and then after kind of visiting back, I was just like, this is actually a lot blander than I remember.
It was a hilarious game, but I don't know if it was as fun as Hit and Run.
I actually I beat it when I was still living with my whole family before the split happened. So like my family is it isn't like super religious, but it's like a bit more religious than normal. So like my sister was in the living room with me, and I was playing the final spoilers, I guess, it's for like 5-year-old game, but there's a DDR battle with God.
Yeah, Dance Dance Revolution battle with God.
Yeah, and my sister's like, this is so blasphemous, and I'm like, I don't care.
How she sounds.
No, my sister has a nice voice. She's an opera singer.
Pump up the jams, G.
Dang, son, this is wiggity, 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 whack.
Heaven is for Rizzles. Believe in the big G. My least favorite cartoon video game, this counts because it's based on the animated series, was Superman 64.
No, we can't do that. That's too easy.
It's based on the animated series.
No, I'm not objecting it because of that. I'm just saying it's way too easy.
Yeah.
That's like you walk up to like somebody with like paralysis, and then you just start like beating the shit out of them with a baseball bat.
What does that have to do with anything?
Do that. Make a vine of that. Hashtag JFK style.
Literally, Superman 64 is like an anemic child, and like everybody's already had their fair share of beating him.
What the fuck?
This is so dark.
What the fuck? What? No.
Send me a video response of that.
No.
In the description.
Nolan, what the hell, man?
Get the fuck out of this podcast. Holy shit.
And then the top comment still is going to be like, kick Ken.
Yeah.
No, they're going to be like, kick Nolan. God, what is wrong with him?
What the fuck, Nolan?
My reputation's trash anyway, so.
Okay, what worst video game cartoon that I can think of that isn't Superman 64?
Oh, okay. Oh, no, okay, I got it. Camp Lasso, Leaky Lake Games.
Okay, first off, Camp Lazlo was already terrible, so you know.
I liked the first 2 seasons. The other 2 seasons can go die in a hole, but the first 2 were okay.
Truthfully, I don't hate Camp Lazlo, it's okay, but I just hate how it's all orange and red and yellow.
What about the Cartoon Network racing game?
My brother got me that for Christmas for the DS.
I have the PS2 one, but okay, the thing about that racing game is that it's cool that it has all these characters like Courage, Powerpuff Girls, I think Dexter, but it has like a lot of side characters like Muriel, Eustace, and all those guys. The problem is the race scene, like you can be at last place and you can stop there and let the other characters move forward, but you can continue driving, and the difficulty of the game just breaks itself so it can like make it not too hard, so those characters will basically wait for you as you speed up. But when you make it to first as you're racing, like it just becomes a huge clusterfuck where everyone's using items because nobody is too far back and no one has the chance to lose, and it's just a huge mess of a game.
So the game sucks?
Yeah. But it does include a couple episodes of these shows like Johnny Bravo. Like,
yeah.
Well, we already have access to all those episodes on the internet anyway, so.
Yeah, but it's full episodes, and this was made back in like 2006. Actually, I know the game. This game came out like the day the Wii and the PS3 came out, so nobody bought this.
Ouch. But yeah.
Except you.
Yeah, well, I bought it used like years later.
Boom.
I was just thinking, should we revisit Punch Time Explosion or?
Oh yeah, but I want another one where they finally include Ed and Eddy and Courage and Adventure Time and regular shows.
And My Little Pony. It could happen.
We don't talk about the whole pony thing. Not after the incident.
If you like My Little Pony, kill yourself. That what Pan's basically saying.
Oh no.
Pan Pizza says beat up paralyzed children.
No, what the fuck?
God, guys, why do you follow him? He's so messed up.
What the fuck? You're saying I'm the messed
He
up
also
one?
says calls another genocide on his behalf.
Pan says fuck Legos.
Kill all the Jews again. See what happens.
Nolan, you're the one who wants to fuck Emmett and the Benny from Lego Movie. Talk about that. What's with that?
I think it's the voices.
Then go fuck Charlie Day and whoever voiced Emmett.
We had to have a separate podcast just about our waifus.
Yeah, we should. That's the saddest fucking podcast ever.
You guys just go there and I just sit there uncomfortably just rocking back and forth and I say, well, I liked that one girl from the one thing. and then you guys just roll your eyes and keep talking.
Waifus mean cartoon girlfriends that we really want, like Raven, because Raven's the best.
Like a Mickey.
Yeah, they're great.
You see, the joke here is that I'm flaming, in case anybody picked up on that. Flamin'.
That means he's super straight. He's straighter than all of us. He's so straight he like dudes.
I'm a super fag.
Super hetero for the Metro.
The fag that makes you want to gag.
So, any last cartoons games that you like?
Fuck. Shit.
One Piece Pirate Warriors.
Did they make a Grand Theft Auto game like with Johnny Bravo?
No.
Where it's like the whole mission you pick up chicks and you just steal cars and stuff. That'll be great.
That'd be a very limited game because you get your ass beat by every girl in the video game.
That's basically the game. It's like what is that fetish?
Can you survive? Oh yeah, BDSM. Not.
I thought it was dominance. I was about to say Johnny Bravo dominance.
I want to get beat up by a girl. That'd be great.
Well, I guess we're out of talking about video games.
Girls.
I just want to like chop Raven open and choke myself with her intestines.
And I'll ruin your image. You gotta cut that out.
What image? What image do I have left? I'm already fucked up.
No, like don't blame that on Nolan. You had to cut that part out.
Yeah, cut open people, choke on their intestines, blah blah blah. That's what I said.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys don't need any more reasons of why I shouldn't be on this podcast anymore.
None of us should be like outdoors or in general. Let's answer some questions.
Oh wait, Pan, you gotta talk about the movie. How's that being developed right now?
It's not gonna happen.
Shut up. Make your fucking mouth.
Pan Pizza Trouble in Tokyo, that movie. Okay.
Yeah, how's the setup?
Well, we do have some filming, although I found out that we legally are not allowed to air this movie in any country ever, so...
We're trying to have a petition to air it in Japan. Sign the petition in the description below.
Chris, I'm getting like cease and desist orders from like Chris Hansen and the FBI right now, so I don't know if I can actually publish that movie. If any little kids want to like help with the movie, volunteer, that'd be great. Yeah, on the topic about the top 10 worst redesigns video, let me explain how I got that girl to do a cameo. If you don't want the cameo spoiled, skip to
41 minutes.
Okay, so how I got Zone 10. The Zone 10 is this porn artist. Well, she's a mascot for a artist named Zone Zama, who makes cartoon porn, and it looks very close to the actual thing. Like, she made one of Teen Titans and XJ9. We did.
Oh, I have the perfect prank. Like, try to show your friend like an episode of Teen Titans, but just like make it the Zone 10 Flash.
Yeah.
Like someone who never seen Trouble in Tokyo to show them that clip.
Yeah, I've shown people in person like the Zone 10 flashes, and they're just like, why did you show me this? It wasn't as funny of an idea. It was very awkward.
I remember I was watching a flash, like, I was just in the living room. My dad was there too, and I was just watching this flash, like, what the fuck's going on? My dad's like right there. I think he saw me.
Oh no!
I just pretended like it's just like you didn't see anything, and I just continued watching.
You saw nothing. Okay, so how I got Zone 10 in that video?
He begged her.
Basically, yeah. About a month ago, no, like January, I think. I wrote a message to Zone 10. It's like, hey, I like your work, and you inspired me to
suck your pussy / dick.
You inspired me to try drawing in different art styles, and I linked her a picture of my drawings of Raven, the one with where you see Raven's ass. Anyway,
I think this whole Zone 10 experience is just like a giant laundry list of reasons why you need somebody for your PR. Because you're literally the worst person to talk to people ever.
I know, I'm fucked up.
Nice to jerk it with you, really?
Oh, God,
really?
We'll get to that later. But anyway, I sent her a message saying like, "Hey, you inspired me. Can I have permission to ask the voice actress Cax to do a voice of Zone in character for my video?" And like, she didn't reply until like 3-4 months later, and then I was like, he or she replied, and then I read the thing, and then she says, "Yeah, I'll do that thing for you. Glad to have known I've inspired you. The way you draw Raven is cute." Smiley face.
You're a virgin.
She ended on a smiley face. Zone,
if you're watching this, I apologize.
Pan's not really good with
This is just how Pan shows affection. It's not as creepy as it sounds.
Yeah.
A month later, Zone sent me the audio clip and animation. There exists ZTV footage of the normal art style Zone saying her lines, which I'll link below. I should have been much more clear that I only wanted the audio. Zone said she didn't mind, and it only took 30 minutes, so Zone animated something for me.
This is why you'll never lose your egg.
I wanted it to animate it in my own style, so you got to see me and Zone in the same place because we're in love, but she doesn't know that yet. So I had that audio clip lying around for like 3 months until I used it for that video, and it was like, yes, I finally got to use it, because I was figuring out like, crap, I was going to use it for like a Watamote review, but like not as many people are going to watch Watamote, a review of it, so I need to find a bigger video, and I picked that top 10.
Oh, now you gotta express your opinion on Watamote, because that'll be a comment.
Watamote's great. Anyway, so yeah, and then I thanked Zone 10 on Twitter, and then I thanked her by sending a heart emoticon, and then
you said thanks.
No. And she replied back saying, "A pleasure to work with you," and I said, "A pleasure to jerk with you." I don't see how that's wrong. Come on.
Just because somebody makes porn doesn't mean you can just go like that. They're trying to be nice to you. The least you could do is just respond
porn actors have respect too.
We're in character. Come on.
You don't have a character. This is you all the time.
The sad thing is this is actually how Pan is all the time.
So yeah, it's like funny for like the first day, but then the rest you're just like, I hate you.
It was in character. Come on.
It's just like
Not in character. This is you.
He makes pedo jokes. He's so funny, and then like you talk to him a couple times, and you're like, oh
my god, he's serious.
Look, I'm normal. I am normal. I don't. Those are jokes. I have some standards.
I don't think those are jokes.
I have standards. I don't do those things. Those are jokes.
Stairs.
I'm not.
Okay, yeah. Let it be said that Pan has more standards than me because Legos.
Yeah, Pan have more stairs than me.
Yeah, he definitely has more stairs. All the more to push waifus down.
Yeah, Zone's the best. Yeah. She's great. Any thoughts on how great Zone is and how she talked to me?
I actually like way back when before I don't even think you knew her. I like on a live stream I asked her, hey, have you ever heard of Robotaxi 999? And I linked her your Teen Titans thing on a live stream.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's something.
What did she do?
Oh, she says, no, I haven't heard of him. Oh, thanks for the link, smiley face.
Did she really add a smiley face?
I don't think she knew his smiley face.
you.
She said, thank you. I think she said, oh, I'll check him out, and that's it.
I got a cameo in that review, so technically I worked with Zone Tan. So
And I was there in the background
I can put on my resume. Worked with porn animator. So
yeah, Nolan was the guy who said, Pan, she's 14.
not to toot my own horn or anything.
And if you look way back when you can see you can hear the faintest flapping sound. That's me.
I'm working with two of the biggest internet celebrities around. I mean, it's not a once in a lifetime.
Yeah, Christian and Sammy Sonic fan. Ooh.
So let's get into some questions.
Yay!
I like to build the world aside and furnish it with porn. Draw hentai pics and girls with dicks and tentacles galore.
The first question. Okay, if anyone has any questions, post them on the YouTube comments below on this video.
Our Tumblrs too.
No, just keep it all in one place on the YouTube, but you can if you want to talk to these idiots, go to their Tumblrs. I'll link below.
Emphasis on idiots.
So our first question, Afro Sheen Serene says, a random Nigerian appears in front of you. What do you do?
Stab him. Lynch him.
What up, my Nigerian prince?
Put him on the tea and burn it.
Ken's black, everybody, so it's okay for him to say this.
It's tea. It's time to leave.
When I was watching Austin Powers, I didn't know Nigeria was a real country, and there was like somebody from the Nigerian parliament or some shit.
You idiots.
And I thought it was a joke on the term nigger or something.
What the fuck did you just say?
Nolan.
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 Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
You said the N-word, you stupid idiot.
You stupid nigga.
It was for reference.
Ken, you're black. Ken, you're black. It's okay.
I just said it for reference.
No!
I wasn't actually.
Damn it, that's it. We're done. We're fucking done. We're replacing you with lava pasta.
It would be hilarious though if like by the next podcast it's just like Lava Pasta or whoever's in it, and then Pan just doesn't mention me, and everybody's like, "Hey, what happened to Nolan?" Pan's just like,
Never happened. Oh, well, this is the most offensive podcast. You people ruin everything.
I didn't do anything.
I'm the least offensive person in this place. I have some standards here, and I made pedophile jokes in the last video. What does that say?
Pan,
You
you
just said you want to cut open Raven and in her internal organs.
Look! Don't kink shame me. I'm sure.
Don't kink shame me. Are you kidding?
Look. If Raven would consensually want to be chopped open and let me choke myself with her intestines, I'm sure she'd be fine with it.
Well, if Nolan finds a black guy, he's like, it's okay to call me a.
No.
Yeah.
I wasn't calling anybody that. I was saying I thought it was a joke on the N-word. I was a dumb 13-year-old, okay?
Let's get to the next question.
You're all idiots.
Yeah, I openly admit I am a stupid motherfucker.
Let's go into the next question. Naxion asks, when are you going to do more Let's Plays? Whether you've seen it or not, you would be hilarious to see you play Band from Equestria Daily, which is a porn pony game, so no. Yeah, I don't do Let's Plays anymore because it's really hard to talk to myself for 10 minutes and keep it entertaining.
We could do a group Let's Play.
That's hard.
Well, maybe you should stop being such a pussy.
Next.
Well, maybe you have no business playing video games in the first place.
Maybe someday. Anyway, next question. Cloud Cupcake Baker asks, please answer, is it weird I had a crush on XJ9 from My Life as a Teenage Robot?
No.
I know several people who still have crushes on XJ9 and they are going well into their 20s, so no, you are fine.
Look, XJ9's a robot, and look, a superior character are the bully characters, Brit and Tiff. Mainly Brit, the British girl, because she's amazing. She has style, she's got a buck tooth, she's great.
Yeah.
Pan also has shitty taste in women.
What the fuck you, XJ9 and their freaking mainstream jacker offers?
Well, as long as they're not like a characters of like 3 or 4, then it's okay by me. I don't care.
I have more obscure waifus than I don't need this mainstream XJ9 waifu shit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Now, a real robot woman is Dorothy from Big O, because she's a tsundere. That means she doesn't like us. Yeah!
Shut up.
Remember when they tried to play up Dora's sex appeal with that new spin-off show? That was fucked up.
Dora, what? Who?
Remember when they released that new Dora and she was all about shopping and shit and they like gave her curves and was creepy?
I'm talking about Dorothy from Big O.
I know. I was reminded of Dora, so
Why
there.
are you bringing up a little girl cartoon character?
Oh, I thought you meant that. And
They
you were
just
saying
made that
the name
spin-off
wrong.
and I thought it was creepy.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know there was a freaking spin-off of Dora the Explorer, and I don't watch Dora the Explorer, you weirdo.
Okay, for the people listening to this podcast, there was a lot of tension that brewed up like yesterday.
Yeah.
Pan got really furiously mad. Like,
I don't even... What happened yesterday?
Okay, so one of my friends, I'm not going to say who, and I'm not going to say where I know them from. They outed their Suicide Girls profile.
Oh my god, is she alright?
Shut the fuck
shut
up.
the fuck up. You're fucking done. We're done here. Wow, the podcast.
Wow,
Goodbye.
suicide jokes, Pan.
Goodbye.
So offensive.
Goodbye. We're done here.
Anyway,
podcast's
I'm more
over.
concerned that they would name an organization like that, with that name. That's my concern here.
Yeah, I was concerned at first too, but apparently it's just a pin-up site for like girls with like tattoos and alterations and shit. So what I did was I was messaging this friend, and then I got the idea to like say, what if I were to quote unquote hook Pan up with this girl? And so basically, I was just pretending to message her over Skype, saying, oh, hey, Pan, I'm going to message your blog to her. And like, he kept getting really mad and he was like, no, don't do it. And like, it was the first time I've legit seen him angry at me.
He was like steaming, raging.
I was creaming.
His voice changed to a black man.
I was creaming in rage.
His voice got like a really sinister tone. It was hilarious.
Oh, you said you tried to introduce me. What happened next?
No, I actually didn't do any. I didn't even mention you at all. I just said my friend thought you looked good. That's all I said. Yeah, none of that ever happened. I was just pretending it did just to piss you off.
Yeah, so hook me up with her. I don't know or care who she is, but I'll take what I can get. I'm very lonely.
Guys,
Will you lose your egg?
set up Pan, message him if you want to court him. You have to be gothic. You also have to be.
Yeah.
Do you like short people?
If any 18 or up goth girls are watching this, please contact me. I am very lonely.
His Facebook is
I have an OkCupid account. That's where I go to complain that all these other girls keep friend-zoning me. I don't know if girls friend-zone me because I'm too nice or it's because I keep chopping them open in their sleep and harvesting their organs. It's one of those two. I don't know.
everything will be fine if you weren't wearing that fedora all the time.
Advice to everyone listening, never wear a fedora with like a shitty t-shirt, especially a t-shirt that has a meme on it. Never do that, ever, please.
Sonic the Hedgehog shirts don't. Leather jackets don't. Usually a nice dress shirt and some
Or
pants.
dress up as Indiana Jones.
Yeah, you can dress up as Indiana Jones too. That's the only exception where a leather
That's
jacket.
why I don't think we're having another Indiana Jones movie because of the fedora thing.
All those movies and Indiana Jones always got friend zoned. The Secret Treasure of Friand Zunier.
I'm about to say the secret treasure of not getting friend zoned, but okay.
Oh, no, I'm too nice. Oh no.
Patriarchy.
These feminazis ruined my life. They're trying to take away my video
You're
games.
trying to take away Twilight. I won't let you have her, bitch.
Why'd you guys ruin My Little Pony? That show was never meant for little girls.
I'm angry about women taking my video games.
I'm sorry if you're under 13 and you're still watching the podcast. You shouldn't be. Get your parents on here.
Well, watch as someone gets offended by this particular part. Like, they don't get offended at anything else we said, but they're mad at we're making fun of the people who are paranoid of women, like, in video games and stupid crap like that. Stupid fucking men's rights activists.
The comments like, no, they really are taking my video games. You're not listening to me.
They're taking over. Women are gonna outmatch us.
Science is my rifle. Intellect is my blade. Care to do battle? I don't think so.
Proud atheist. Yeah.
I'm just imagining their mother
Remember
taking away
when
their
we were
video
talking
games.
about cartoon video games? That was something.
Let's chop some Raven open now.
No,
Can we
no,
move on to the next question?
Is water on the knee operation?
I'm thinking like their mothers just taking away their video games and just blaming women in general.
Yeah. Fucking women ruin my life.
My mom doesn't make me hamburger helper anymore. She just gets the fucking bargain bin shit. What's up with
Just
that?
because they don't fit in my vegetables. Thinking about video games.
What is going on anymore? Okay.
Why is this My Little Pony coloring book so pandering? It doesn't even have any facts on the show. What's up with that?
Is this My Little Pony coloring book made for little girls? I don't get it.
Okay, we're moving on to the next question.
Okay, the final question. Max Reed, when did you guys first meet Pan? When did you decide you wanted to become an animator? Okay, first question. How did you guys meet me?
On Skype, you added everybody, which was a horrible mistake.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. I called you once.
Okay, the first time you called me was after the Crazy Taxi review, and you just went on Skype and told me how horrible of a job I did, which was a terrible video. And then you were an asshole.
No.
Yes, you were.
I met you before that.
I don't remember. That's like my first impression of you.
I showed you my art piece.
I don't remember you before that. I just remember you as the asshole who insulted me on Crazy Taxi.
It was a shitty review.
I think I already talked about this on a podcast, but it was back when Pan first got his Tumblr, and I was like, I want to be in one of his videos, which is a very, by the way, if you ever want to talk to someone, don't ask to be in their videos because that's really douchey, and I regret it hugely.
And then you ended up here.
Yeah, and I just wanted to, I Skyped him, and I was like,
So
hey,
ignore what Nolan says and do that.
yeah,
No.
and then we just kind of forgot about the stupid cameo bullshit. We just talked, and now we're friends. So. But what was your first impression of me? Like, obviously now you know you've gotten way too deep, and there's no going back. So
The best way to befriend me, be a goth girl and talk to me, or be internet famous and talk to me. That's everyone else. Go home.
No, Pan, shut up. People really want to be friends with you and stuff.
So
Hot chicks and animators only. Everyone else, go away.
well, who cares? We're friends. I don't give a shit. But yeah, first impression of me, Pan. What did you think? What ran through your mind?
I remember you had a Sonic icon, so I don't know. I assume you were like 12 or something.
And then I turned out to be like 17, I think.
Old enough.
We should just scrap this whole podcast. It's we've gone too deep.
There's going to be 2 podcasts, the non-offensive one and the X-rated one.
Yeah. Oh God, please do.
One last question is by the same person, Max Reed. When did you decide you wanted to become an animator?
Well, when I saw like cartoons,
Yeah.
like Courage the Cowardly Dog was a big inspiration for me. And then I saw this piece of fuck over here trying to do that. I'm like, if I can do this, basically what I thought.
Well, I'm still on the fence about it, but the reason was I kept drawing risque art, and I was like, this would be a lot better if it were animated. I'd take it up as a hobby, I guess, but
Well, I don't want to be an animator. I want to have my own TV show.
I have like a fan comic to work on. That's like my main aspiration in life, which is really sad. So don't be like me. Don't write fan fiction as your life goal.
I think the thing that really made me want to was like those South Park commentaries, because like when they talked about their show, they seemed like they had really a lot of fun, and I just want to be a part of that.
Always I love drawing and wanted to become a cartoonist person, but I think what got me real serious into it back when regular show premiered and I saw like the 2 in the AM PM. It was like a college short that the creator of regular show made, J.G. Quintel. It was very cheap. It was made on, there was no colors. It was just made by pencil and stuff. I saw this and I was like, wow, this looks so easy to do. I could do this and work at Cartoon Network.
And then you were like, no.
Like before that, I was just like, how do I get into animation? I don't know.
Just go to Pixar. Hey, can I have a job? And they're like, okay, sure. I mean, they're making Cars 3. They'll accept anybody at this point.
I got an idea for a show. For a movie. Boats.
You exactly say that. Like, I have an idea for a show. Let me movie.
Fucking boats.
Yes.
Eventually, it just becomes me getting fireworks with these toys and just blowing them up.
That reminds me of this one kid I knew in school. Like, he randomly invited me to his birthday party once. He never did again, by the way, in case you're wondering. So I didn't know what to get him, and he didn't really tell me. He was just like, hey, come over. And I was like, oh, okay. So my mom got him this Spider-Man action figure, and I was like a few weeks later, did you enjoy that figure? And he was like, yeah, I blew it up.
Oh, what the fuck?
YOLO.
And he'll be immortalized in the Pizza Party podcast, and he'll be like, God, no.
This is his only claim to fame that we talked about him, and
This is his legacy.
legacy.
What is his name?
Jason, I guess.
Jason, we're dedicating this podcast to Jason.
Yeah, blame Jason for all the terrible things that we said.
Jason, fuck you. You did this to us. You ruined our lives.
Well, Jason is a cool guy. Shut up.
Fuck you, Jason.
No, it's all Jason's fault. Wait, hold on. Let me look at my Skype contact and blame someone.
You killed Spider-Man, and then we had to get those reboot movies. What did Tobey Maguire?
This is all XLR's fault. There.
Tobey Maguire
everything
was
on
the
XLR.
best Spider-Man ever.
Can you bleep out his name?
It's his first name. Come on.
Come on, bro. Take a whiff.
You know how many Jasons there are in the world? There's like 500.
You're wrong. It's 2.
Yeah, so I think this is the end of the podcast. Who are you people?
I said already, I'm Will Smith. Will they listen to the first part of the podcast?
Closing this out, just say who you are.
I'm Nolan. I'll probably never be on here again.
I'm Kenneth Thinks.
And I'm Pan Pizza. Good night. Thank you, Jason, for everything you've done.
Fuck you.
All right, lunatics, play us out.
Yeah, Buzz Buddy, motherfucker!
Metal! Nigga. Okay, bye.